Have you ever seen a statue or a picture where Jesus' heart is on the outside of his clothes? What's that an image of? Well, it's an image of the Sacred Heart. But this way of looking at Jesus gives us an indication of just who Jesus is. It's called the devotion to the Sacred Heart. So I offer you 5 reasons to have the devotion to the Sacred Heart. Number 1, the sacred sonogram. Picture of Mary when she was pregnant with Jesus was able to have a sonogram. Early on, as they placed the sonogram, we would have seen a beating heart. You know what that means? That means our God has a heart, took on a human heart. That means he's come to experience all the joys that happens when your heart leaps and all the sorrows when your heart is broken. Our God has a heart. Number 2, what St. John couldn't hear, the angels could. Think of the Last Supper when Jesus knew he'd be betrayed by one of his closest friends. John the Beloved is lying up against his chest. And as Judas leaves to betray him, John couldn't hear something, but the angels could. And that was the sound of a broken heart. Jesus knew what it was like to know true sorrow. Number 3, blessing, not bitterness. As our Lord hung on the cross, the soldier thrust a lance into the side of his dead body, and from that wounded heart flows blood and water, not bile. You see, what comes from the wounds of the Sacred Heart are Eucharist and baptism. Jesus gives us blessing, not bitterness. Number 4, some wounds never healed. Jesus was dead when they pierced his side, and wounds on a dead person don't heal. It's interesting that even in his resurrected body, the wounds on his hands and his feet, the wounds of his side are still there. In fact, Thomas is able to put his hand in them. The fact that those wounds didn't heal means that the blood and water, the Eucharist and the baptism continue to flow throughout all of the history of the church. Jesus' wounds still give us life. Number 5, like unto thine. That comes from a prayer that says, Jesus, make my heart like unto thine. And he can, because his heart was a human heart that burned with divine love. And so it is he invites our human heart to burn with divine love in unison with his. That's 5 reasons to adore the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching our videos, and we hope you liked them. If you did, push the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and God bless.